get to tax season, my nigga.
Tax season, what you got for?
Tax season is among us. Them deposits is dropping.
The bag is in.
The bag is in. And just like every single year since the birth of social media, you got people on there ready and willing for it. And you got people hating on motherfuckers for the shit.
Yeah. I'm hating because I ain't getting no taxes back. So
fuck it. You get something coming.
Oh, I ain't hurting, but I'm just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I don't like. Let's.
It's
just
not a life changer for me, basically.
If you work all year,
yeah,
and you pay your motherfucking taxes, and you get a goddamn return, do whatever the fuck you want to do with the shit. I hate people that comment on people like, nigga.
Y'all buying cars and shit and houses?
Nah, I wouldn't buy a car. It's certain shit I wouldn't do around tax season.
Okay.
I don't have a full list of do's and don'ts, but don't buy a fucking car. You're gonna get taxed, number one, for a fucking lemon.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, it's all the sales around tax time.
They don't even, and you think they selling, nigga? They marking that shit up.
Yeah,
they getting an extra $500-600 off your ass because you in a spending mood.
Yeah, for these cars that normally wouldn't go no time of the year for real. They selling Hellcats and shit.
So don't buy a car with your tax money, but do pay your life insurance for the year. You ain't think about that. It's $1,000. Just in case. Pay your shit for the year.
You could do that. That's one way to put it.
And that's not even your whole tax return. That's just making sure if something happened to your goofball ass while you running around, you good.
Yeah.
So that's a do. You give me a do. What you give me a do for tax season?
Pay your bills up, because that's most of the time when you hit that season, you probably behind on something. So I think take it as a chance to get ahead.
I think people get behind because they know tax coming. They like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I got something coming in March.
Yes, a lot of cases be like that, but I know some people be like, well, that's what's gonna put me ahead as far as like I'm maintaining right now or I'm living check to check, but this will make sure I can start putting the money into savings.
So Jay says, do pay your bills up.
Yeah.
I'm with that. You got a don't?
Jewelry and shoes.
Don't buy jewelry and shoes.
Yeah, like I'm not opposed to buying, like you might want a pair of shoes that you like.
Don't get fresh.
Don't spend half the money on 3
clothes.
or 4 pair of shoes, or buying Balenciagas and you don't normally wear that type of shit.
Don't do that. Don't spend some shit that you wouldn't do on a normal weekend.
There you go.
Don't do that.
Okay, what about you?
Do try to take a small trip.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you get you a little weekend? You ain't got to be Barbados or Jamaica or no shit like that. Nigga, go to LA or something like that. Go to DC. You ain't never seen the White House. Go to New York, Chicago, Miami for the weekend.
It's somewhere different than where you stay.
Just somewhere different where you stay. Do take a little weekend trip. Maybe take the kiddos or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little shit like that. Don't spend your whole fucking refund on a fucking trip. Like, take a little weekend. Do that. But don't spend all your money on a fucking vacation.
Yeah, where you doing 7 days on a boat. Everything inclusive, and then you get back broke as hell.
Homeowners, do pay your taxes for your house. You get a tax credit for owning a house. Apply that shit to your next year taxes.
Yep.
Keep this shit up.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it because they will take your fucking house, nigga.
For real. Big
you know what I'm saying? Well, it got to be some more do's. What am I saying? Got to be some more don'ts. Got to be some more do's and don'ts.
Some more do's and don'ts. You got the car. Maybe invest into your business that you've been
do that.
That's a do.
That's a do. If you got a small business, take $1,000, $1,500, or maybe $2,000, put it into your business and your brand.
Yeah.
Do that.
Don't
not do it, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Don't go patronize other niggas' business when you
because we did our taxes, right? So we do 1099s because we self-employed. So it took way fucking longer, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is why I feel like a lot of millionaires don't like tax season because they don't pay taxes all year.
Yeah.
For the most part. Mm-hmm. So come tax season,
they hitting your ass.
No, not necessarily. Not if
you got the right amount of
if you got the right amount of deductions.
Yeah.
But your deductions, and like if you made 100,000, you have to have a certain amount of deductions in there to not owe. And I think that's what their objective be, to not have to owe. So it's really just how much money did it take for me to run and operate my business? You know what I'm saying? And so they got so it made me understand politics a little bit more.
Yeah.
When you got Republicans who lean more toward a person of business stature because they're not taxing them heavier. You feel what I'm saying? They're not they're more lenient with the deductions, that type of shit. Cause you know, for certain shit, like you would be surprised the deductions you can have with the kind of business. Like if you got a business where you deal with people,
Yeah.
nigga, you can write off your haircuts and shit. Cause you gotta look the part.
Yeah.
Every time you go out to eat, even if you go out to eat with your people, it's a business lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit that I was learning.
So do you think it's fucked up to, because like as business owners, we look at it from that standpoint, but as regular people, we look at it about like how much we get taxed compared to like a business person. Like we pay all the fucking taxes we pay, and then Jeff Bezos don't pay shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so do you think about that? Like as a business owner, that would be the shit.
Yeah.
But as a regular nigga, you like, bro, that's some bullshit.
You had to be on the other side. So, and I'm not gonna say Jeff Bezos because that's the richest nigga in the world. But let's take Jeff Bezos. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. I don't even know how many employees he got, but let's say he got about 20,000 employees.
Yeah.
He paying all his employees. He paying building costs. He got a shit ton of fucking warehousing, drivers. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that company pays for in order to keep the doors open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the shit that I'm paying for, including I'm probably paying like taxes in that city, because most businesses do. They pay the whatever city that they're in or state. They pay taxes to operate in that city or state.
Okay.
So why should I have to pay more? I think that's how they look at it, and that's how I'm looking at it. Like shit. You right, nigga. Like now, because I'm on that other side of the spectrum, I'm looking at it like, nigga, no, I'm not paying more taxes.
Like for them though, I think like specifically for him, he got his shit in a place where the taxes is like basically nothing.
Nothing.
And it was just smart on him. A lot of the companies like Google got offices there, and a lot of other companies got, because they know the tax breaks is good. So I can understand it on that aspect.
And states and cities offer companies tax breaks to go to their state and city.
I mean, but that's what it specifically is, businesses. It don't
But
offer
because what it does
breaks
is,
to the people that live there.
You said what? There's no tax break to the people that live there?
No, it's just for businesses.
Because the objective
It's
is
to build it.
for you to hire people here,
Yeah.
so they are pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I don't think it's a bad concept.
It's not, but
You look at it because I got $145 billion that I should be paying something.
or we all should just be paying less. You can keep what like the businesses, we can keep that, and then as people, they can just tax us less, and then take over. I feel like they can have like the responsibilities with the roads and all that shit. They don't do it sufficient enough for me anyway.
Right.
So fuck all that.
Right.
Let me keep my money and y'all leave that shit how it is, because it's gonna be fucked up in a month anyway, and y'all ain't gonna wait till next year to fix it.
So, but if you pay taxes in a city, it go to city services and state services as well. So, if I'm a tax paying citizen, I pay city tax.
Yeah.
I owed them like $73, but I paid them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the year for what my business made, minus my deductions, that's what I owed them, so I paid them.
Yeah.
Because that's me giving to the city.
Yeah.
Or me paying my property taxes is me giving also to the city.
Yeah.
To make sure that we got a police, fire, the fucking trash come and pick my shit up. You know what I'm saying? The lawmakers and shit like that, making sure they employed, that type of shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you would think like over time, like we end up paying more taxes than we used to, right?
Yeah.
Now. So, like for instance, I called the ambulance for my pops yesterday. It took them niggas probably like 45 minutes to come. We pay for that,
Right.
like nigga. The service used to be faster. Back in the day, nigga, you wasn't waiting over 15 minutes for no ambulance.
But I think a lot of them consolidated. Like it's
No,
not,
what they do is they deal with a third party right now.
Yeah.
So what the hospitals do is they call this third party company, and then they will send ambulances
Yeah.
out, which is more of a process. But nigga, we paying more money than before. It should be a better service. It shouldn't be less. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's when you take your grief to
City
Hall.
council, yeah.
Like, nigga, this is a problem.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what be making me feel like, as far as like, why should our taxes be higher if we getting less service?
Well, I think the taxes are higher a little bit because the demand is higher.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now I know, like, not for nothing. If it's more crime, you need more cops.
Yeah,
You
which
feel
is
what I'm
gonna
saying?
be more taxes.
Which is more taxes.
Yeah,
If it's more fires, we need more fire departments, which is more taxes. You know what I'm saying? If it's because we don't have city dumpster people no more.
yeah,
It's third party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's cheaper. They look at it like it's cheaper for us to pay a third party to handle it versus us to have motherfuckers that we pay from the city from our taxes. Then we got to pay them health benefits and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is just business, even though it's tacky as fuck.
the police
It's
do
business.
it too though. Like they don't come out now for like say if your car get broken into, you got to go up there and fill out a report, nigga. My car just
their
got broken
budget.
into. Now I got to get in this glass, this car with all the glass in the
Yeah.
seat and drive my ass up
But
there.
you also got to understand too that at one point Detroit, you know, that's the city we live in, had 2 million people in it. Now we at like 700,000. So you got 2 million people paying taxes. Now you got 700,000 people paying taxes.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why the schools closed. Because the population drop. It's not a lot of kids going to school in the city.
in the city. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's a reason. I think a lot of people, they go into this shit and they don't really, because they're not in it, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So they just bitch and complain, but it's a reason. Now I'm not saying every reason is just, but they are reasons why they operate the way they operate.
I get what you're saying, but I just be feeling like if we allocate money towards shit and there's more money going,
Right. You want to
towards
see
it,
where your money going.
not even just where it's going. I want to see the results from it. Like,
Right.
don't give me worse services for more money.
Right. But granted, the situation last night with your pops, you're not a person who calls the EMS a lot.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that could have been an anomaly of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's usually probably 10 minutes or less. But at that particular time, in that moment, it took 45 minutes.
Yeah,
You dig
the
what I'm
only reason
saying?
I know about the third party shit because I talked to the firemen because the firemen was the first responders. They end up coming first, and I talked to them and they was telling me that like that's what the deal is. They do third parties and shit. That's why it takes so long now.
Yeah.
But it just don't be. It's like it's a better way to do it, and for me to be a regular person and see it, it's like it's frustrating. Like, why are the people that's in position that specialize at this shit
Right.
not figuring this shit out faster?
Right.
Or at least not trying to like. But I think we just so stuck in the structure of what we normally do.
Yeah.
They don't be wanting to like try like alternative measures to try to do shit. It always got to be standard.
Well, you know the old saying, don't fix it if it ain't broken.
But it's broke.
Nobody's telling them that it's broke.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not complaining, then there's no complaints. It's business as usual.
Well, we see the complaint.